This is one of the biggest epiphanies and one of the biggest understandings of coming across attractive that I've realized that had a tremendous effect on me. All right, it's realizing that you alone, without needing anything else to add upon you, are enough. Okay, so essentially, realizing this helps you let go of the need to impress, helps you let go of the need to come across a certain way. Because the reason why we try to impress people is because we believe that what we're currently offering is not enough. You see? But when you realize that you are enough, when you realize your value as an individual, you're able to act confidently. So, genuinely embodying this belief requires a disidentification from your mind. The more you disidentify from your mind, the more value you project from your mere presence. The part of you that women find unattractive, the part of you that women find low value is the reactive pattern of your mind. You see? So you're texting a girl and she doesn't respond, you text again. Oh, and she doesn't respond again and you feel nervous, you text again. You text again. You text again. And that's unattractive, right? But the reason why you're doing that is because you're reacting. You're making conclusions. But if you believed that you are enough, what's going to happen? You're going to text a girl, she doesn't respond, you're not even going to think about it. You're not even going to think about it. Because the reason why you want that response is to feel good. You're like, oh, I got the response, I feel good now. You see? You feel like you're enough once again, okay? But if you don't feel like you're enough, you are going to react. So again, not feeling like you're enough makes you reactive. Identifying with the mind makes you reactive. Can you see how you're able to break that pattern? Through simply observing yourself feeling like you're not enough, and just relaxing in that mentality and not allowing it to influence you, by just accepting it, letting it pass through you. You see, so who you are can't be described or taken from you, because deep down you have that core self, which is presence. You see, so when you try to come across as though you have value, as though you're someone who deserves respect, what you're doing is that you're using material things that can easily be changed. You see, you're basing who you are on things that could change. So a girl reacts to you positively, you're gonna feel like you have value. The next girl reacts negatively, you're not gonna feel like you have value. So it fluctuates. So you need to find a constant that remains the same no matter the situation. And what's that? The one thing inside of you that has never changed. The presence, the consciousness, your body, your perception, the way you view the world, the people around you, your job, your role, they all change. But the one thing that hasn't changed is you, okay? So when you base who you are on that, nobody can take it away from you because it cannot be seen or described. You're not basing who you are on reactions. You're basing who you are on the here and now. You see, you learn to feel good without needing anybody else to stimulate you. So when you approach someone and you realize you're enough, not because of their reaction, but because of your realization that who you are is not based on material things, you're able to approach without fear of getting a reaction because it doesn't affect you. You know, you feel good inside and you project it, okay? And that presence is value. That genuineness is value. And people can react positively to it. Because when you understand that you're enough simply because of presence, simply because that you have that pure consciousness that cannot be changed, what's going to occur is that when you approach, you're going to approach with entitlement. You're gonna feel like you deserve everything in the world, not because you're better or not because you're better than somebody else, simply because it's out there. So you see a beautiful woman, you don't differentiate because she's hot, and you don't feel nervous. So you see a girl who's not attractive and you see a girl who's attractive. You approach both of them the same way. You don't differentiate because the one that differentiates is who? The mind. But because you disidentify yourself from your mind and you observe in your mind making these labels, which is those are the same labels that causes you to act differently from a girl who's attractive and a girl who's unattractive, suddenly you're able to get through that hurdle and approach normal, consistently, no matter the circumstance. You're able to approach it with confidence, no matter the circumstance. So suddenly you go from having situational confidence to core confidence, which is not based on situations, but based on something deeper than that. The one thing that holds everything together. You could put a rock star in a concert hall and he'll be confident. Put him in a bar where he doesn't know anyone and he's not confident anymore. You see? So who you are, most people are based on the situation, but you, on the other hand, you're basing who you are on the deeper essence of all things, which is your consciousness. So any need to attain this or that has to remain conscious, or else it'll become part of your identity. All right? So when you realize that you have value, that you are value, that you have everything that you need, okay, and that you don't need this or that in order to enhance who you are, suddenly you're not going to need anything from anyone. You see? You're not seeking any more reactions because you have everything that you need already. So once you have that understanding that you are value, that you have value, that you are enough, then you're able to act confidently. You have given permission to yourself to act confidently. You're able to take off your shirt, and if you're a chubby guy, you don't mind. You're able to approach a girl while everyone is watching, and you don't mind because you don't care about the reactions. You see? Because let's say that you're P. Diddy and you see a woman, you will approach because you know you're P. Diddy, all right? But P. Diddy is basing his confidence on his identity, on his social rank, you see? But let's say that you don't have that, but you still act confident. People are going to say, why does he act so confident? The thing is that you don't have a reason to act confident. You're just giving yourself permission to act confident. What we're really looking for is permission to act confident. That's what we're really looking for. We're looking for the right social situations in order to act confidently. We need our friends to be around us. We need a beautiful woman to validate us. And once we have that, we can act confident. But what we're doing in here is that we're stripping all of that away, all of the social conditioning, and we're telling ourselves, you can act confident. Why? Because you're not afraid of the reactions anymore. In the past, the reason why you couldn't act confident is because you were afraid of the reactions. Now, they don't dictate who you are. They don't dictate your identity. As a result, you can act from your core self. You can act out of pure desire without being afraid of what's going to happen. Just don't go to jail. Okay? So realizing that you are value is realizing who you are. Okay? It's deep down that you come from a place of acceptance, and that's a positive emotion. All right? You approach people, you're not judging them, you're not labeling them, you're not putting them in a pigeonhole. As a result, people are going to feel that acceptance emanating from you. They're going to feel like you're not seeking anything. But why is that? Because you have everything that you need. You see, and people are going to rationalize and say, damn, this guy's an attractive person. Because of yourself because you're giving yourself permission to act confident. Does that make sense? So you are value. You are enough. Don't feel the need to believe that you need someone in order to make you feel like you're enough. No. You are enough. That's only your mind making you believe that in order to keep living through you. But what you have to do is you have to become aware of those mental and emotional patterns going on, and just observe them and stay conscious. Don't let yourself go too deeply into that, or else you're gonna go back to go back to being unconscious and go back to being reactive.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so most likely I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.